Why do you think Kawhi finally played a back-to-back last night?
First of all, I don't want to give a whole lot of credit for Kawhi playing back-to-back because that's what the hell he should do. He gets paid.
Okay, all right, but he never has. Yeah. I mean, rarely in his career.
I think Ty Lue had a lot to do with this. I think Ty Lue said, Kawhi, these playing back-to-backs, I think that's more a mental thing for you. I don't really think you need the time off. But I think you go, like Jenny said, since 2017, I think you have done it for so long, it's just comfortable for you. I'm not going to play a back-to-back, and that's a mind thing. But we need you. We need you to be more of a leader. It can't be business as usual. I'm doing my thing, everybody else does theirs, and we're going to be good. No, you are the best player. I need more from you. I need my best player on display a lot more than what I'm getting him. So I believe Ty Lue, and that's a conversation because Ty Lue comes with credibility. He played with Shaq, Kobe. He played with Jordan in Washington. Mm-hmm. He coached LeBron and Kyrie, so he knows how to talk to he's been around superstars. He knows how to talk to superstars.
And remember, he was Doc's right-hand man in Boston for championship.
With KG and Paul Pierce and Ron, so he knows how to do. There's a lot of personalities in that mix that I just mentioned.
A lot.
That he understood how coaches talk to certain guys and what they said. So I think he went to Kawhi in a certain way and says, Kawhi, I'm going to need more from you. I'm going to need you to play more. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need you to play some of these back-to-backs. I'm going to need you to be more vocal. It looks to me Kawhi is a little more vocal on the court. Mm-hmm. That's what it looks to me. Yep. And so I think that had a lot to do with it. But I don't want to, send out no bouquet. I don't want to get my FTV card over, out and have him send some flowers, Skip, for playing back-to-back. Because if anybody that needs to be taken off back-to-backs is my guy. My guy is 36. Kawhi won't be 30 until the summer. So he always should, unless, like I said, Skip, he coming off a serious injury or something. But for the most part, Kawhi fine. Kawhi should have been playing, but that was Pop. Pop enabled him. This is Pop's fault.
Well, wasn't that Pop's mindset for everybody?
But Skip, you got to realize when they started doing this, they started doing this with Duncan, Parkland, Ginobili later in their career, not year 1 and 2.
No, but it was already in place in San Antonio that we err on the side of caution every time. I'm not going to play you back-to-backs. And again, Kawhi, as a rookie, got to see how he was treating the older players and said, aha.
Hell, Kawhi started getting that kind of treatment in year 3 or 4.
Yep.
Tim Duncan, them like, well, hold on, I didn't get that till like year 12, year 13.
No, I agree. By the way, your guy is playing all these games because he needs to pile up
Don't worry
stats.
About my guy.
Longevity stats.
My guy loves the game of basketball. When you love the game.
And I agree with that. He just wants to play. He didn't want to sit.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I also think Kawhi Leonard loves to play basketball, but he got it in his head, and it became almost like a demon in the back of his mind that, I can't risk this. And he does have chronically bad knees to the point they're called arthritic knees at his age
10
30.
To 29.
Right? Yeah, 29. So I'm with you. Somebody got through to him, and it has to have been Ty Lue.
Yeah.
It could be Jerry West. It could go all the way up to Steve Ballmer. Because remember, back on December 2nd, there was that The Athletic bombshell about trouble inside the Clippers, how they were a team wrecked internally because of the preferential treatment afforded to both Kawhi and to Paul George, and how obviously it started with Montrez, Lou Williams, the guys who had been there and done all that, and they were putting in the work, and all of a sudden these guys are showing up when they want to show up. They're playing when they want to play. The plane is going when they say it should go, and they practice when they want to practice. At what time, and if they even want to participate in practice. And according to the article, it tore apart the team's competitive chemistry, okay? And obviously, we know what happened, the crescendo in the bubble where it got to that one night, the Kenosha night, when, remember, the whole Clippers team voted en masse, we're out. We don't want
two teams, the Lakers and the Clippers, say, no, we'll bounce.
And then LeBron went back to his room and a bunch of his teammates. I assume some of the Clippers came by and sat with LeBron, and they kicked it back and forth. And finally, LeBron said, you know what, I'm going to finish. Okay.
It was reported that LeBron and Chris Paul got on a call with former President Obama.
Bingo. Okay, so remember, they had 11 back-to-backs last year, and he obviously didn't sniff a one of them. So it had been 1,372 days since he played a back-to-back back in April of 2017. And,
you know that's over 3 years, right?
Yeah, I got it. And last night was a game you could you could certainly arguably miss. You could make a case for missing because Golden State's, they were 4-3, but they
How many days you said it was?
1,372.
That's almost 4 years.
Yeah. Okay.
365.
Okay. I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he 14, 20. So he pretty close to 4 years.
Okay. So it was a shock to me that he said, I'm going to go at Golden State. It's a shorter flight, obviously. It's not a cross-country flight on a back-to-back.
Right.
But still, it's a team that you could Marcus Morris came back and played for the first time last night. So you could argue that Paul George had missed the previous game. And I'm pretty sure Paul George just took the previous game off.
Right.
I think he did. He had a tweaked ankle, they said.
Right.
But all of a sudden, Kawhi played, he played, Paul George played, and Marcus Morris played, and they were at full strength for the first time. What was the big issue last year? They just didn't play enough together.
Right.
Well, listen, I know Kawhi Leonard well enough to say he is the silent assassin. He doesn't show it on the court, but I think he took that bombshell in the Athletic. I think he took it really personally. I feel like he got called out in it, number one.
Right.
And I think he took the challenge. And he said, okay, I'm going to fix that this year. So their mindset is different. And remember, Montrez from a distance is a Laker.
Right.
He keeps taking veiled shots at the Clippers. It's all different. You know, I love playing here because they let me be me. I get to do what I want to do, and it's more free-flowing here. And we love each other here. All those shots I interpret as anti-Kawhi shots.
I think the biggest thing, Skip, look, we understand, having played the game of football, as players get older, they get time off. John would take days off. Mike Shanahan, the head coach, would give John days off, would give TD days off. Skip, I ain't have a problem with that. They ain't practice. Hey, but don't.
Okay, those are days off, not games off.
Right. But I'm saying, you want to take a day off for practice, Skip, okay, fine. But don't cancel practice just because they not playing.
Yep.
You're practicing? What that got to do with me? So, and I think the thing is, the guys who looking at it like, hold on, wait a minute, Doc. Okay, if they don't want to practice, fine. But why we got to take our practice? Doc, you said the plane was leaving at 3:30. Here it is, 5 o'clock, and we still sitting on the road. Come on, Doc. Do something about that. And after a while, you're like, so in other words, their time is more important than ours. I understand they're better players. Skip, I don't care nothing about that security detail. Hell, they should have security detail. They're important. LeBron got a security detail. KD, most of the top guys. I don't have a problem with guys having, if you want your massage therapist, that's something you worked out and he's going to travel and be, I got no problem with that. But don't be coming up here late and don't be talking about no practice. All of a sudden we get called practices. What? Practice is off? Nah, I'm going to have a problem with that. But all that other stuff, Skip, that comes along with being a superstar, I got no problem with that.
Okay, so my point to you is, bottom line, here come the Clippers, because he's playing back-to-backs. He's playing a career high, Kawhi is, 34 minutes a night. He played 35 minutes last night. He played, of the fourth quarter, 8 minutes and 21 seconds. And he made his 2 shots from the field. He made all 4 of his free throws, scored 8 points. And it was a nip-tuck game for a while in the fourth quarter.
And Steph didn't play well last night. He didn't shoot the ball well at all.
Thank you for bringing that up. I wanted to remind everybody that after he made some Ripley's, believe it or not, 105 straight threes from the corner in practice or after practice, he is now shooting through 8 games 36% from 3, which is his career low. So I guess making those 105 corner threes in a row, which is like impossible to me.
If anybody else other than Steph was shooting 36%, that's a damn good percentage from the three-point line.
But I want to remind you that.
But he's like a 42, 43%. In
2016, his MVP year that year, he shot 45% for the whole 82. I don't know if he played all 82, but for the whole year. 45%.
That's the thing.
He's career 43%.
Right. So anybody else shooting 36%. Skip, you sitting them flowers. Man, you shoot 36 from the 3. Yeah. Steph shoot 30. Man, Steph, you terrible. You
LeBron 36 from 3. That work.
Boy, y'all let us shoot.
If Luka shot 36%, he would be the MVP.
Oh, baby bird. Let's go get that.
Baby Sparrow. He would be,
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.